Good evening. Hello and welcome to part 4 of our journey through Fire Emblem Engage. We're playing on Maddening mode, our first playthrough here, because I hate myself. And, yeah, not really much else to say about that, other than that. It's not like an Iron Man or anything, but we are playing on Maddening to start with. Just now, I did go through Somniel again, off stream, and was looking at who Leaf is, what Leaf does. He gets the Killer Axis's emblem weapon, his arm shield, so when they have weapon advantage, they take 3 less damage, and adaptable, no initiates combat. Unit counters with the best weapon available in terms of range, weapon, advantage, etc., etc. And, as a flyer, they get plus 5 res as well. I don't understand this, but I'm sure it's busted. So we're pairing up Leaf with Chloe. Mostly because he gives her a lot of bulk, which her combat performance has actually been quite good. She one-rounds a lot of things, but one of the biggest drawbacks that she has is her build was really low, which meant she would get slowed down by a lot of weapons. But now with 8 build from Leif's ring, Leaf, I don't know, I'm gonna say Leaf, from Leaf's ring, plus 3 HP and an extra defense, it's pretty good. Pretty good. And of course, we still have Louis and Sigurd, Saline and Celica, Marth and Alir, and Yunaka and Micaiah. So, that's the squad and their emblem rings so far. I did come to the arena, and I was thinking while I was at work today, about getting a lot of my units to level 5 support with Sigurd, just to get hit plus 10. Because accuracies have seemed shaky in this game, and I've not seen any sort of like linked attacks or adjacency bonuses or anything like that to help mitigate that problem. Same thing with like there's no attack stance or anything like that like there is in Fates and stuff like that. So I was thinking about it, because we can get to level 5 and then inherit skills from Sigurd. And then we can get like hit plus 10 or 15 or 20 depending on how much SP we have. So, a lot of our units have quite a bit. Oh, Vander can't train because he doesn't have any weapons. Ha! Got him. So I think Anna benefits a lot from this. And I think this is what I'm going to spend my bond fragments on from now on, since I'm starting to get a bunch of emblem rings. I have 5 now. I can use my better rings that like my better non-emblem rings, just like the secondary bond rings, I think they're called. I can only do this once though, so oh no, the police. It's okay, it didn't last long. I'm wondering whom among my units has had the most struggle with accuracy. And I do think it's like Anna and Etier. But I am frequently attacking with Etier on a longbow. So yeah. Alright, we'll do Anna's first, and then we'll... Actually, I haven't hit up the board. I might be able to do both. Bantit? Wait, he just gives, like, every kind of weapon proficiency. What the fuck? Okay. The Worm Slayer, not the Binding Blade? Nani? I don't like it.
If I win, you'd better buy something.
I am Sigurd. You think to duel me?
I lost, but your gain.
She got absolutely
I
blasted.
must say, Anna, I balk at the notion of allowing one so young on the battlefield.
Relax, I can handle it. And we're way too close for you to call me anything but Lady Anna.
Alright. All the good stuff. And now, Anna can inherit... Probably not hit 15. She only has 300 SP. She's probably not inheriting anything for a while, but... it's worth taking a look at. And I do want to check. I think we were waiting for 1,000 SP on Saline to get Magic +2, I think. Because Marth gives... See, I'm starting to look at, like... what skills and proficiencies things get. Ooh, we can get Sword Agility. Kinda want to grab that now. Yeah, we're waiting for 1,000 for Magic +2. That's right. We could just get Tome Precision 3 as well. 7 extra hit. I was complaining about accuracies, but not really on magic units. It's mostly my physical units. Like, I definitely want hit +15 on Louis. Though we already have hit +10 inherited, and I forgot to equip it apparently. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, we don't have enough SP to inherit hit +10, much less +15, so we'll keep an eye on that for Anna. And we need to go to the kitchen, which is right outside. Grab the achievement board. And then I think the last thing I need to do before I leave is just go forge. Oh, and there were a couple of support conversations that opened up in the arena. I want to do those as well. I think it was Bram at Diamant. Okay. Yeah, that screen tearing is... Man, I wish my Switch wasn't dying. No, not donations. Achievements. 270. I don't think that's enough, but if we... I do need to go hang out with Sami, too. Okay. Alright. Looks like we're one visit to the Somniel away. Get whatever this heart level with Sami is. Maybe 2. Alright, we have 600 bond fragments now. Yeah. Feel like we should get Sigurd's bond up to 5 with somebody else. I mean, extra hit for free is just too strong to not have, you know? Oh, so this is Diamant's out and about clothes. Very, like, from here, looks like Dictator-esque almost. He's got the patch on the sleeve, the forest green garment, weapon on his belt, and then it's just like, and some Jordans. What up? See, why couldn't Alir have shoes like this? That's a fantastic look. Way better than fucking Jester shoes.
Right.
Oof. Okay. So... Here comes Sami. Map. Go cook. Head back to the ring chamber. Get somebody else, hit +10/15 access, and then go from there. And we'll have Lapis cook something for us. Sure. I like both Yunaka and Etier. Strength, speed, defense for both of them seems pretty good. I gotta hold on to my flour for Sami. But not vegetables. You don't put vegetables in a cake. That's weird.
Okay, just leave it to me. These expensive ingredients make me so nervous.
Ugh.
I didn't waste a single scrap of food on this one.
Yummy!
I can work this off later.
Ooh. Ho ho
Here.
ho.
I made you a to-go meal. Hope you like it.
Oh.
Come on in.
Here. You earned a spirit gem.
What?
Yeah. Just for you. We'll get to the support in a second. Gonna go bond Sigurd to level 5 with probably Etier.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene.
I am Sigurd of House Chalfie.
I really thought I had you.
Did you, though? Sigurd's got some Giga Chad stats.
Hey, Sigurd. Having a nice day? I sure am after my jog just now.
Ah, that would explain why you are the way you are. I mean, only that you are well built.
Well built. Nice save, bro. There we go. Okay. And I believe that will do it. I don't think Etier has enough SP. She might. Let's see. 400? I think we need 500 to inherit hit plus 10. So she's 7 off. In which case I believe we're done. No, sorry, we have supports. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, here we go. Let's see if she's still angry at us.
Oh, Lapis. I wanted to thank you for all of your support in our recent battles.
Oh, I didn't really do much out there. I was just following your lead.
True, she didn't.
You don't have to thank me for that, Divine One. There were lots of other more skilled warriors in those battles. You should thank them instead.
Lapis, please. You're strong and you think fast. You should have confidence in your abilities.
Confidence? I don't know about that. I'm thrilled to be a retainer, but everyone else is much more qualified. I'm not even a noble. I wouldn't want to sound arrogant when I rank so far beneath everyone else.
Wow. You're pretty hard on yourself, huh? I guess that can be a good motivator. But you shouldn't compare yourself to others like that. Everyone has different skills. Be a little more kind to yourself, okay? Like I said, you've earned a bit of confidence.
But, well, Divine One, I'm not sure what to say to all of that. I'm not used to being complimented like this. I should go. Please excuse me.
Lapis sounds so sure that she doesn't really belong here. There has to be some way to help her work past that mindset.
Yeah. Help the pink-haired girl fit in. Yeah, Fram and Diamant. This is not a support I expected to pop up immediately.
Who's winning the staring contest? You or that history book?
Prince
Excuse me.
Diamant! Sorry, I didn't notice you come in.
No need to apologize, Fram. What's got you so frustrated? Anything I can help with?
I messed up some of my steward duties again, so Vander gave me an ongoing study duty. He was all, "You'll never take your role seriously, and the least you can do is educate yourself."
Ah, so Vander gave you that book. Doesn't look like you're enjoying it very much.
History is so boring. It's just wars, border disputes,
Hey,
wars,
Small.
trade stuff, more wars. Why does everyone have to fight all the time? Why can't everyone just relax and
It was
be
pretty
friends?
on point, yeah.
History does
Just
tend to
gravelly
be a
enough.
chronicle of warfare. That's been true since the first Fell Dragon War. It's not all battles and bloodshed, though. For instance, my ancestors were able to found Brodia thanks to Lumera's protection, not open warfare. You really do learn a lot by studying history. Vander has the right idea.
If you say so.
Just keep reading. It's not all dates and trivia, I promise. These are stories about people.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I haven't even made it very far. It's kind of draining.
Ah, right. Must be hard to read about past wars in the middle of a new one. But don't worry, you have my vow as the Crown Prince of Brodia that when I'm king, there will be peace.
Wow. Really? A vow from the Crown Prince of Brodia is good enough for me.
Sounds good, Small.
I mean it.
I hope you feel better
Rest
quick.
easy, okay?
I will. But only after I've read some more of this not-so-boring book.
Uh-oh. Fram's getting a little icy with Diamant. Not sure how I feel about that.
Simply exquisite. The depth, the fullness of this fragrance. I've never had a black tea quite like it.
You enjoyed it then?
Louis, enjoyed is an understatement. I've sipped my share of tea in my life, but rarely have I tasted any of this caliber. I'm extraordinarily grateful to you for the privilege.
It pleases me that you are pleased.
Might
A
I
real
trouble
people
you for
pleaser.
another cupful?
Of course. I have an ample enough supply of leaves to brew another pot.
Thank you. Ah, what a joy this tea is.
The bliss on my princess's face makes it worth the trouble.
Is something the matter with your arm?
Nothing of note. Just a minor incident on my outing to fetch the tea leaves.
What happened?
These tea leaves were not farm-grown, alas. They arise naturally in the wild. The path to their native fields is treacherous due to the ferocious beasts who nest there.
One of these beasts attacked you.
Please, do not let it trouble you. It is a surface wound and nothing more. I would bear 100 injuries like it for the sake of these precious tea leaves. Now then, that fresh pot is ready for you. Your cup, please.
I've lost my taste for it. Good day, Louis.
I believe the answer to that is no, Small. I don't believe she has had any non-tea related supports.
My goodness. Is my face so funny that you'd laugh as soon as you see it?
Forgive me, Chloe. Though I wasn't laughing at you. Rather, it was the memory of the first time we met that has me so amused.
Oh yes, how could I forget? My first encounter with the princess. You were at the harbor with your face scrunched up in tears. It was adorable.
I wouldn't say I was in tears. The ship I meant to board couldn't set sail, and I was grasping at straws. That's all.
Which is when I made my entrance. I told you if there was someplace you wanted to go, I could give you a ride on my Pegasus.
And off we went to the tea farm. I'd snuck out of the castle incognito before, but this was something altogether different. I never ran a Pegasus.
You just had
I
to say
remember
it, Small.
my excitement like it was yesterday. The first of many grand adventures.
That day is burned into my memory forever. When they told me you were the princess, I nearly keeled over with shock. I mean, how many people make friends with a girl who turns out to be royalty?
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too hard on your nerves.
Oh, it was an honor. Like I was living a real fairy tale. You might say I started a new life that day.
Indeed. You must elaborate.
Oh, I'd be happy to. But not today.
No? I have the time if that's your concern.
Oh, Princess Saline. The best fairy tales leave the audience wanting more.
Good, Etier. Alright.
Hey, Yunaka. Mind doing me a favor?
What you need, Pumpkin Seed?
Stay real still. I need to give you a once-over.
Wait,
Ooh.
what? Why? What are you looking for? And what are you gonna do if you find it?
So many questions. Here, this'll only take a second.
Hey, I didn't consent to a shakedown. You're searching me like you think I stole something.
Good guess. How did you figure it out?
Oh, shit.
Seriously? That was a joke! I haven't stolen anything! Not even one thing!
I happen to know that you did.
Yeah? You think your touchy-feely hands are any kind of evidence? Get out of here!
Calm down. Nobody's in trouble.
Oh, nobody's in trouble? Does that mean I'm free to go? Great, then I'm out.
Hey, wait! Yunaka!
Etier just wanted to get a little handsy with Yunaka. But that's everything? Alright. Bet. Alright. Off we go. That is quite the hike. You tell me nothing happens on the way. Between all of this. And why don't I have, like, access to this arena thing in the top right, or whatever, this building in the bottom, like, right, or top left arena, bottom right, little, like, building thing there on the way. Oh, either way. So, believe. Let's see here. Oh, we gave, in case you missed it, Small, we gave, Leaf's ring to Chloe. So now she has +3 build, +3 HP, +1 defense. Yeah, he's, like, really good for Chloe. Like, every shortcoming a Pegasus Knight has, Leaf is just like, yo, I got you. Yeah, the defense, the extra bulk, and the build, yeah, like, it's huge. It's actually huge. Plus, he's got that arm shield thing. So take 3 less damage at weapon advantage. And eventually Chloe is going to have access to all different weapon types with Leif around, because each of his bond levels gives, like, knife proficiency, bow proficiency, axe proficiency. Like, she just gets to use all those weapons. So I can't wait to have a bow flyer. Whew. Oh, yeah. Rock and roll. I know. I know. So happy memories right there.
Diamant, where's the king?
He's headed to the front line. Our orders are to wait here with a rear guard.
Will do.
Here, take this.
The ring. You didn't give it to your father?
I tried. He wouldn't take it.
The king said that if anything should happen, he wants you to keep my ring safe.
But what if he needs it?
Father wants a fair fight. Not to say that using the ring is unfair, but we Brodians have a particular sense of pride. He wants to stand in his own strength, and asked us to respect that.
I understand.
Yeah, he's dead. Well,
I'm just not sure our enemies will have the same code of honor. Let's be at the ready. If push comes to shove, I want to be able to help.
It's a plan.
Agreed.
It looks like the battle has begun.
though, to be fair, if this was like 3 houses all over again, all of my units would have bows. Oh, this is like cutscene. Hold on. Pink. Goodbye.
Your invasions of my country come at a very high price. And now you will pay it.
Do you really think you can withstand the might of Brodia?
Yes, my army is blessed by Lord Sombron himself.
Oh shit.
Damn you. Well then, is that all the power your dragon's got?
He is not yet at full strength. Not until the ritual.
Ritual?
The one by which we shall reignite his true glory. And for that, we need a sacrifice of sovereign blood. Blood thus offered will be yours.
What?
No! That's Lynn! No!
Father! Come on, Diamant. There's still time to rescue him.
You have lost this battle, former King of Brodia.
Well, he's not getting any lighter. Come on.
We know what to do, Your Majesty. See you later.
My father. They're trying to take him away!
We won't let them!
So you say, but you are wrong.
Oh, hello there.
Princess Ivy!
Whatever the cost, you will hold them here, child.
Yes.
Oh, and Ivy, don't forget that ring was given to you by our Lord Sombron. Your failure to protect it was a grievous one. It is your duty to reclaim the ring now. I take my leave to Elusia. Do not fail me again.
So, you want me to buy time for you as I die here? Very well. I die for you, Father.
You're not going to stop us!
We have to get King Morian back from them right now.
Maybe we just recruit Ivy. You know? Why not, right? And then we'd get her retainers, too. Which is,
The storm keeps getting harsher.
We must drive back Princess Ivy's forces.
I don't know the names. The thief guy and the hot swordmaster.
Like that. What could King Hyacinth be planning?
I don't know. But with so many of the corrupted, this will be a tough battle.
Alright. God, we have so many units now. Kagetsu, that was his name. Yeah. I think the other guy's name started with a V, maybe? I honestly can't remember, though. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely started with a Z, but I don't remember. Let's have an Iron Blade on Diamant. Oh, I didn't forge. Hold up. I'm dumb. We need to forge some weaponry here. Because Diamant, he's got good stats. And solid build to go along with said stats. But he needs an actual weapon that doesn't suck. Yeah, you guys hold that thought. Beam me up, Scotty. So let's see. Probably, like, he doesn't lose any speed to the steel sword, so maybe we just forge it up a little bit. The first one is, like, free as fuck. For an extra 2 might, that's pretty dope. Oh. Interesting. Ugh. Ooh, forging that killer weapon seems real bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. We should have, infusions now. Yeah, let's look at that. In a second, of course. I'm gonna finish the forging first. Alright, so let's engrave Diamant's steel sword, I guess. Yep. We have genealogy and binding. So avoid minus 30. How is this supposed to be good? It adds 2 might. And, like, doubles the weight. And reduces the avoid by 30. The genealogy one is nice. It's a little heavier, but it gives hit and might. So it's not bad. 20 hits actually quite high. An extra point of weight does mean Diamant will lose 1 point of speed, but I don't hate it. Yeah. A flat double? Let's check. Right? No. It adds 8 weight, apparently. For 2 might and minus 30 avoid? That seems so trash. Like, why is that... Why is that a thing? Maybe it's fine on something like the longbow, where you're not expected, or like the hammer. Something that's like never expected to double. So it's like, alright, we'll just slap a couple extra might on there and call it good. But like, that seems so bad.
I'll be here.
I also did not... Oh, God. We're just gonna look the other way. Hope that sorts itself out. Look, we just don't look at it, and it's not a problem. Oh God. We're phasing through reality. Alright, quick, just pull up the shop menu.
Hey there. Take care.
It didn't fix it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this real quick. Do a quick intentional home button. Just gonna restart the game. Don't mind me. That one was bad. That was the fucking light bridge from Thor, whatever it's called. About to start screaming for help from Heimdall. Okay.
Fire Emblem, engage!
Yeah, it didn't actually crash, but that was some extreme screen tearing. Like, ridiculously bad. Okay.
Well, hey there.
Alright. Is there anything good we can pick up for Diamant? We did pick him up in Armor Slayer. I remember doing that. Did we pick up a new knife for Yunaka? No, because the card is garbage. It's like lower hit, only 1 range, and you just get 10 crit. I think we may have picked up another a new Rider's Bane for Louis.
Here you go.
And a longbow for Alchrist.
Here you go.
Yeah. I think that was everything. Was there a new new body art? Yeah, shielding art for Fram.
Here you go.
And I'm gonna get the Forged Thunder and Wind and put those on Saline.
Take care.
And the Forged Fire, I guess? There we go. Okay. That should do it. But yes, we will be saving frequently and hoping that it doesn't crash mid-map. Because I've only really had problems inside Somniel with the camera. There was a little bit of a lighting issue on like the Jean paralog, I think, but not much else beyond that. Alright. We skip it to cutscenes.
The storm keeps.
Okay, so we gotta defeat Ivy again. Who are you? Jade. Another Armor Knight. She's got a Vuln. She's not as chunky as Louis, but let's see. Unit uses weight without attacking or using items grants +2 res. Okay, I guess. Alright, so we got some Axe Bros up top with a Mage. And we got some Lance Bros down low with an Axe Bro. And oh my god, there is so much meat right here. Holy fuck, they're so thick. Alright, Kagetsu's back. Nice. As is Zelkov. There it is. Is that one of the names you said earlier? Zeltov. Oh, close. Honestly, closer than I would have gotten. So. Oh, this one drops Steel Hand art. Okay. So poke around for Flame Lance. Magic attack. Strike at close or long range. Nice. This nerd still has the Wodao. Okay. Hurricane Axe. Magic Axe that smashes foes. Cannot follow up or strike first if initiating combat. Effective against flyers. Okay. Good. So we got a Flame Lance up top and a Hurricane. It's about, oh, an L Surge. Hey. Unfortunately, they don't drop those. Which makes me very sad. Unless I get the capture command from Thracia with Leaf around. I doubt it, though. So I'm going to send Louis and Chloe south. And we'll send Diamant and Alir north. So she's got a bunch of sword. We got a bunch of Axe Bros up top. And then just kind of swap some people around. We'll definitely send Etier to the south. Alchrist to the north. Anna can head south as well. Since there's a bunch of Axe Bros, she can break them pretty effectively. So I guess that splits our army like this. Seems good. Alright. Oh, I just noticed there's the break thing at the bottom right. I haven't paid attention to that before. It's a reminder of what breaks what.
The snow's really swirling now. I wonder if I'll be able to find Prince Diamant. Couldn't be a worse time for meditation. But I've got to clear my head.
Man, look at all those emblem rings. I have 6 now, dude.
I'm ready.
It's pretty dank.
Here goes.
I'll protect you.
Yes.
Whatever you need.
Okay. Go, and then...
Whatever you say.
Ram.
I'm listening.
Chloe. I don't think... It doesn't matter what I use. The game is going to auto-pick a weapon for me every turn. With Chloe, I believe.
Understood.
You got it.
Got it. Actually, we'll trade her hand axe to the top, but I don't think it changes anything.
I fear this will not end well.
Princess Ivy, did the king perhaps grant you another ring?
No. You heard him, didn't you? If I want a ring, I must reclaim the one I lost. This time with no reinforcements. We must make do. If you want to leave, I'll understand.
Oh shit.
What will you do?
I have no choice but to stay. Even if I know it's hopeless. Even if I know I will die.
Yikes.
You two, head to the northern and southern forts. The corrupted are standing by there.
So much.
Oh no.
Now, think you can get through my defenses?
Oh no. Right. This one's fine. Ooh, strength. Let's go. Okay, so they're heading for the forts. I can't let them get there. Alright, she just healed herself, so that's fine. Let's see here. Oh, right, we have flyer effectiveness now. Hell yeah, dude.
I'll help.
Oh.
I will not forget your loss.
Won't give in.
Oh, a little power slide on his knees. What a legend.
My turn.
I had to stop you.
Let's go. put up a good fight.
Seems decent. Amenable. Get him out of here. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Alright, Fram deals a stiff 2 damage. Good. Alright, I got this. We go engage.
Emblem, engage.
Swing around. Override.
One strike will decide it all. Have at you!
Ugh. Yeah, that was really good. I enjoyed that.
Is it go time?
It is indeed go time, Chloe. Well, let's get it.
Simple enough.
Right. Oh no, she can't reach. Ah! Alright, he's got 21 attack. For 13 there. Attack. I mean, I suppose that TA can take a hit just fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine.
I can still do more.
Yikes. I need to get that compact axe back. For realsies. Oh. Oh, he's there already. Holy fuck, these guys are fast. I can't stop him either. Like, he's just gonna get there. It's the most I can do. That's a full... It's a full-ass move.
I could have run, but I remained. Now I must fight.
And you can't get poisoned on no damage. Oh, and we can catch her on. Let's go. Beautiful. He's even chunkier than before. Though this Hurricane Axe is gonna slap. Absolutely gonna fucking slap. It's just 20 damage right off, but should be fine with everything else. should.
Pretty weak.
Ooh. Strength on an archer. Nice.
A slight setback.
Yeah, if we get there, we get there. If not, we'll kill Chloe. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nailed it. Could try a spicy Warp Ragnarok here. It would be out of range of everything, but I don't think it does enough damage.
Please grant me your strength.
Yeah, it's only 24 damage. She certainly gets doubled in one round by this guy. We do that. We can always warp in next turn after he hits the fort. Oh, man.
Dream well.
Give me them bone fragments. Alright.
I shall dispose.
Oh no! He smashed me off the fort? What a deek!
All right, time to attack.
Oh.
Bring out the corrupted.
Oh, that's not so bad. Only two of them.
I'm still quite capable.
Nice. We have 0% hit on this guy. Fuck off. I can just go wherever I want, yo. There's not much I can do now. I got that lucky crit on this guy, but he lived with 1 HP, which is really unfortunate. We're about to desynchronize with Sigurd. I don't have any healing left. Can't hit this guy. Oh. Ah. Don't have a healing item either. I could step back, heal him up. This formation's gonna be pretty toxic to deal with, not gonna lie. She seems to be doing just fine here, though she is out of bone uses, it looks like. So...
Remember this.
Okay. So let's see, where's my AoE ranges at? Okay, so this guy's got passive 50 avoid, 22 physical attack. 22 physical attack kills everybody over here, so... There's a lot of lance units up here too, now. A lot of axe units down here, which I'm not a fan of.
Say the word.
May send Chloe north to go help out. And I'll probably have Saline warp Ragnarok to the south next turn to go help with all the magic boys and all the magic girls.
Here I go.
This is quite the tough turn to figure out. I think what I want to do, though, is just go up here and engage.
Lend me your strength.
We get some high avoid from Marth, and hope we don't get one shot by a crit. Actually, Liberation and the Rapier have identical avoid, so I guess we'll just do that. Though we could also just equip the Slim Sword that gives 37 extra 30 dodge, which is crit avoid. I don't hate it. I don't love it either, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I mean, I've been given a tool to use in the game. I should use it in the game, you know? Toss up, because I have a feeling I'll be warping down to here, so this is probably the best bet. Alright, those two. "22 attack. I am sure Louis will be fine. Alright, hucks a knife at Chloe. Stabs Chloe. Okay. Savage Blow. This boy have points in Wyvern? Nani?
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay.
Okay, here we go, Kagetsu. Oh, 0% crit, but he does double. Oh, that is much closer than I expected it to be. With that chain attack. Sheesh. Ooh. Strength speed. Juicy. Okay.
I must play my part.
Not enough damage from momentum there. This is bad.
I won't fall. Stay strong.
Yeah, we can just delete Kagetsu here. This is not going to end well.
I can keep going.
You can also engage, put on the Lance Reaver, Blazing Lion, and sweep fire on all these guys. He's pretty weakened right now, though. Really have any way of healing him either. I kind of want to see how it goes.
Stand down or perish! I will win! It's time!
My prayers are with you.
Defeated. I cannot fall here.
Well, there goes that plan. In case you missed it, he did not take the reinforcements with him. I think what I'm going to do this turn is engage and Great Sacrifice, since I'm going to have so many weakened units.
choice.
That's a lot of XP. Be good. Knife proficiency. I already have knife proficiency. What the fuck? Okay.
I'm listening.
Dude, this is so much damage. I need to kill this armor knight. If I can do that, we're probably fine. Wonder how much pain we take in that bush there. Too much, I think. Well, maybe inaccurate? I kind of want to give it a try.
Emblem engage.
Oh no, I need to be here. Maybe we can go here. It's still in a bush, but we're in range of 2 thieves. That is not the B button. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
My apologies. All flowers eventually wilt.
Your orders, please.
Alright. Try and kill Zelkov. Fuck. It's so obnoxious. Hate this guy.
Emblem engage.
Ooh, I like that outfit. Oh, the light brand? Where the fuck did I get the light brand from? I mean, she still dies here. Well, let's see the outfit.
Whatever it takes.
Oblivion is near.
I can't take any more. Back to Princess Ivy I go.
Bye, bitch. Axe proficiency. Okay. God. Okay. How do I pull this off? There's still some serious. I think this mage kills Louis in 1 round as well. Yeah, 27 magic attack. Yeah. And Louis won't crack back for the kill, so I think there's any way of doing this. Try this, maybe? I don't know why I didn't equip different bow on Etier. Okay, it's the Flame Lance. It's probably the lowest damage. Okay. No, there it goes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, there's too much going on right here.
Oh dear. This as far as I go.
Yeah.
I regret.
There's just way too much going on. Yeah, they stuck a magic unit in there. Of course you can't solo it. Chloe can just dodge.
It's too much.
Yep, there it goes.
Is this real?
No.
Yep. Okay, so let's take it back a while, actually, because we've got problems. The dumb part is this turn right here is what really fucked me. The Hurricane Axe knocking Louis off of the fort and letting Home Dude hop on there was really what the killer. I don't know if I want to go back all that way, though. Because I can't stop it. Like, even if I wanted to, the guy's just going to walk up, do the same thing. There's no way for me to stop it. Okay. So I think I want to go back to this turn here, then. In that case, before I baited Kagetsu forward. Here. Kind of see how things go here a bit better.
Whatever you require.
Like, 0 hit is just insane, man. I think the combination of, like, Alir and Diamant over here is one that works really well.
I'm ready. Emblem, engage! You put up a good fight.
Don't think she needs to be over there. We'll just kind of see how this pans out. If nothing else, I'll send the rest of these guys down south if this fucks up again. We'll deal with all this garbage, and then these guys should be right behind us, and we can just go deal with them afterward.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, I don't think ITA can survive in range of these guys. Chloe probably can. With the jab on. Bond up. Interesting. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Play a little more defensively here. Okay. To be honest, this does not look much better.
All right.
Like, literally everybody can hit a Lear there.
Remember this.
Okay.
Understood.
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay.
Grant me strength. Has all been lost? All flowers must one.
All
apologies. I will not forget your loss.
I muted my mic because there were people outside my door talking. And I forgot about it.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, so I was musing basically on the fact that Saline Warp Ragnaroking put it on a different RN so that Louis didn't get knocked off of the fort, which means we now have hit on this guy to kill him, and then we can canter back. Well, we did have hit on him. No, that's. I mean, it's on me. I didn't mean to stay muted the entire time, so. Huh. I can't kill the mage. Well, hold on. We can weaken him. But then this guy just kills Louis because he's attacking on res as well. Can't reach to help, can't reach to help. How many time crystals do I have left? 6? Jesus, they give you so many of these things, man.
All flowers eventually wilt.
Oblivion is near.
Easy.
I can't take any.
Alright, we can get out of range of the mage. We can trade. I can't heal him. Fuck. Fram's too far away. Yeah, I can only heal ETA. Oh, he's at full health. What am I on about? We can trade him the Steel Lance to the top for enemy phase. Alright, this side is the problem now, but there's nothing I can really do about it at the moment. I can funnel them into this area here. That might not be the worst idea. I see. I did not realize that's what covert meant. So, in that case... You knock guy in the bush. You knock guy in the bush. These motherfuckers really just ignored Louis the entire turn. Unreal. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to get my cheeks clapped that hard either, but come on, guys. Really?
Was that sufficient?
Give me that L surge, baby. I don't know if I want to bait that Chi Adept or not. Standing here... Yeah, the armors can't walk into the bush, so I can go here, engage, and absolutely delete this guy. Because she doesn't deal damage currently. She's not fast enough to double with Thunder, because Thunder's fucking heavy. But if we move Chloe out of the way first, we can do it. So let's... engage.
Just like my fairy tales.
Healer Axe, still not great. But we can quadruple hit. No damage. That's excellent. Alright, so Chloe can now use Axe's baseline. That's pretty neat.
You need pruning.
Nice. The old 1% crit.
I will not forget your loss.
More speed is helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. How hard do you hit Saline? You have 24 attack. You hit her for 16. It ain't dead. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is go here and then Chain Guard right here. You can attack with Etier. She'll get attacked, but be blocked by Fram and be fine the following turn. Okay, Diamant can talk to Jade.
Jade? Prince Diamant, I'm so glad you're safe. Is everything all right at the castle?
Yes, the Divine Dragon helped us. However, Father, he's in peril. Jade, I relieve you of your border duties. You're with me from now on.
Of course.
Alright. Welcome, Lady Jade. And what was meditation again? Wage gets +2 res. I'm gonna be honest. Compared to Louis, not super impressed. But she has enough SP to immediately like get a decent ability. But she just seems too squishy for an Armor Knight. Being honest. Like, she is a point of speed faster than Louis is, but she is an axe armor too, so she does have a separate niche there. But we'll see. We'll see how she does. Don't need to mark all of these guys.
Understood.
How fast are these guys? 0 speed. This guy's got 5 speed. It's an Iron Lance, though. 23 attack.
Emblem, engage.
Emblem, engage!
Yo, Micaiah kind of busted, though. Is it Javelin? Oh, the Flame Lance. That's right. Okay. Yeah, sure. You can attack with the Flame Lance if you want. Ah! Take that 4 damage.
Don't think so!
But nothing attacked because Jade was in the way. I should not have put her there. Hold on. I want to see how well this enemy phase goes if I'm not an idiot and leave Jade in range. So, give me a moment. Let's keep Jade out of the way. I want to see how well bush strats are going to work here.
Quick change!
Lend me your strength.
I actually don't want him in range of the armor with the Flame Lance. Nice hit rate, broski. So, not the best. Maybe shouldn't have put a Lear there and just left Yunaka Micaiah. I don't. The Flame Lance is so inconsequential. It does like no damage. I don't. Get behind me is whenever a unit close to him gets attacked. He gets +2 strength for the next turn. So, you can see he's got, let's see. Effect. Yeah, so you get, sorry, it's +3 strength. So now he has +3 strength on player phase here, but it's not really helpful because he still does no damage. So. You're gonna be a fucking problem, aren't you?
I had to stop you.
eventually wilt.
You gotta take the long way around to get that full momentum bonus, you know? Oh. Oh, it hurts so bad.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
She is pretty tough. See, she got resistance. That's a defensive stat. What do we do with this? We could flame sweep right here, but then he just gets blasted by lances. And that doesn't seem like fun. I should think right here. That's the Flame Lance. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Since the Flame Lance doesn't really matter, though, we can just kind of chill here. In range. Same thing with Fram, like... Defense +5. Doesn't really help us at all. Okay. Even without the terrain bonus, his accuracy was that low. That's pretty good.
Oh, I've had my eye on you. Dream well.
Huh. Alright.
Fate has brought us here.
I had no choice but to win.
Cool.
You put up a good fight.
Let's be careful.
Not dead yet.
I'm sorry.
Spirit Dust. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
by any means necessary.
Okay. And now we can move. So I'm gonna get these puddles with Alir, Louis, and Saline to charge up for this idiot and this idiot. Because again, we have to kill the boss twice, but she only has an Hellfire Tome, which is nice. So we could probably bait with a high-res unit like Yunaka, probably. Her res isn't like the highest, but she's not taking a lot of damage. And she won't get doubled for sure. She'll double back, bro. She'll probably double on her own. So I think with the knife, her speed's high enough.
Excuse me, are you alright?
Oh, yes. I was meditating for a moment. Who are you? A new border guard?
No, I'm the Divine Dragon.
How rude of me. I am Jade, a royal knight of Brodia. Prince Diamant has told me about you. May I join your ranks, Divine One?
Of course. Welcome, Jade.
Thank you. Now then, I'll show you why they call me the Iron Wall.
Pressing X to doubt, but it keeps showing me what the hammer does. I think I'm playing the wrong game for that. Okay. So... Yunaka heals the team, Fram heals Yunaka. Alir gets the puddle. Louis gets the puddle.
Say the word.
Slim West, the extra dodge is just what we need to not get her blasted. Oh, no, that's not the right button at all. Okay. Oh, we can't reach. Well, Louis probably can.
Won't you join me?
Oh, alright, Chloe, get out of the way.
Is it go time?
It's go time, yes. Go in the sense of you need to go not in the way.
Simple enough.
I don't think I want to override. I think I can just attack, because I don't think this guy deals damage to Louis. Yeah, no. Kogetsu does no damage. So we can just blast him. And we can save override for the boss.
If Princess Ivy stays, I stay. fall here.
Okay, bye. Alright. We're doing alright so far. Doesn't seem great, gonna be honest.
Remember this.
Okay. Good. Now we can work on dealing with the boss. Don't want to bait a Chi Adept forward with a mage. Seems pretty bad. Alright, got basically 2 turns to get everybody in position. So that we can use Override from Louis on the boss. And I figure who we're baiting with. 12 res. She takes 16 damage, but she doesn't get doubled. So it's just a flat 16. And she'll poison the boss if she deals damage. 15 attack. She'll poison the boss. Though I don't know what that does. Do we have a confirmation of what poison actually fucking does in this game? Because I sure don't know. We can also bait with Saline. I think we will.
Please grant me your strength.
And we can put a Lear adjacent to give her Rose's Thorns. Sorry, I mean, to give her Divinely Inspiring. It's Rose's Thorns. Got a couple of longbows that can take shots from afar. Good. She moved.
My father's orders were plain. You will not pass.
She's much less intimidating without Lucina covering her back. Oh, I didn't think about them. Those Chi Adepts are gonna be absolute assholes. Did not think about that for a second. Well, I can do this. I'd probably just delete both of them.
Here I come.
Oh, fuck, dude. Louis is so good. Holy shit, man.
Don't fear for me. Grant me strength. I strike through.
And now we can, I mean, we can just get some XP too. Like, take out some calves. But hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Small. I can't reach anything. God. Too much terrain in the way here.
I'm sorry.
Speed and defense is great. Nice. Vantage. 25% or less? Ugh. And bow proficiency. Oh my god, we can use axes and bows on Chloe now. Oh, that's good stuff.
You put up a good fight.
Alright, she deals 1 damage times 2. Shit. Well, hold on. If I move Aaliyah here, okay, alright, then we attack. Even the longbow is fine. Let's see. But who do we get the kill on? It's gotta be our punching gal.
I won't follow you. Father, I'm sorry.
That's a pretty blessed screen right there, too, to be honest. It's no meme, but we love Chloe around here. She's honestly, outside of Louis, probably my favorite unit. Though, to be fair, if any other unit had 10 movement and that much strength, they'd probably be my favorite unit, too, regardless if they were an Armor Knight or not.
Kill me.
No. I will not take your life.
Don't be naive. If I live, what's to stop me from hunting you down?
We're going to conscript you into our army.
After this, your kingdom's through with you.
What gives you that idea?
If King Hyacinth had wanted you to survive, he would have given you an emblem ring. Besides, he had no need to stall us. The weather alone would have slowed us down. I don't understand it, but the king used you. He never meant for you to survive.
I suppose you're right.
Your father has already sacrificed your life. I won't do the same.
You will not grant me the release of death. How cruel, but you are my deity, and I respect your will.
Huh?
Could I ask you to forget that?
All right.
In exchange, I offer information. I will tell you where King Morian is being taken, and why.
Huh?
Well, out with it.
My father intends to perform a ritual that will restore the Fell Dragon's power.
A ritual?
You see, though the Fell Dragon has been freed, his abilities are diminished. Imprisonment drained him. He is exhausted and can't transform into a dragon. Ideally, he would have all 12 rings, but securing them will take time. In the interim, Sombron decided to temporarily regain his powers through an ancient ritual, in which he consumes sovereign blood.
You can't mean my father.
But then King Morian...
Yes. My father took him as an offering to Sombron.
Hey, my hero.
That was his aim from the start.
That's horrific.
The ritual will take place at Destinia Cathedral. You must hurry, and do be careful. Since the Fell Dragon's return, Father has not been himself.
I see.
That is the extent of what I know. Come, Zelkov. Kagetsu. Let us leave this place.
What are you going to do?
Whatever I can, without taking sides. If we meet again, Divine Dragon, I pray it is not as enemies.
Let's head to Elusia.
Still don't understand her headdress.
We have to hurry.
I was staring at it for like that entire cutscene. I still don't get it. I was hoping Kagetsu and the thief guy would have popped up and be like, hey, you spared Our Lady's life, Bunny. Welcome to the team, baby. You spared Our Lady's life. We'd like to join you. But no, they have their own stuff to do, apparently. That's a lot of steel. It's pretty good. Hey, Jade. I really like her hairstyle. I'm big on ponytails. I'm sad that she keeps that in helmet all the time. That map took a lot longer than it should have. Oh no.
Before we venture into Elusia, the
Hold
worse
on, I
this
wonder if
blizzard
I
gets. Is
intentional home screened.
this the way to Destinia Cathedral?
That didn't do it. Oh dear.
I don't know. In this snow, it's hard to tell where we're going.
Time for a sweet
Don't have
rave party
time to
then.
Get lost. Hold on. I see someone up ahead.
I think it's my Switch. I don't think it's the capture card.
Is that you?
Vale!
You know her?
She's a friend. Vale, how did you get here?
I don't know.
You don't know how you crossed the border into another country?
Well, how about you?
No, it's just a regular old Switch.
We're trying to reach Destinia Cathedral, but we got lost in the snow.
If it's the cathedral you're looking for, head that way.
You know where it is?
Uh-huh. You're close. See that really tall tree over there? Use that as a landmark.
I appreciate your help.
I owed you for patching me up the other day. That was so kind. Huh. Were you wearing that ring before?
Yes. It's very important to me.
I didn't notice it the other day. It's pretty. Really pretty.
Vale?
Emblem ring.
Vale!
Oh, I'm sorry. I better be on my way.
See, it was doing it with Pokemon too.
It's not safe!
So I don't know if my Switch is just dying.
There's no time to search for her.
Not when Father's life hangs in the balance.
You're right. Let's hurry. Vale. What in the world?
Yeah. That downshift and key. It was pretty good. Oh boy, a relay ticket. I mean, it's gotten hot before, yeah. Yeah, there's just it's gotten a lot worse. Like, it's not hot right now, but I can feel warm air blowing out of it right now.
Sorry, am I in your way?
Very importantly, we have a new friend. There you are. What a good bunny. Good luck, Sean. What you doing, Yunaka?
You're a sight for sore eyes. What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
Well, that's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay, before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
There we go. You know, sometimes I'm just gonna do this real quick. Think you know what time it is. What a blessed screen. Anna's fishing? Yo, that's our girl right there. What up?
Listen to this.
Fish are like customers. If you don't have good bait, they won't show up and get hooked. How fish? Alright. Teach me how fish.
Oh! Got it.
Oh, Prince Diamant is the fisher, huh?
Pick a rod.
Tis a modest rod.
Where were you thinking?
I want to fish here. Fishing is more engaging, you say?
Where were you thinking?
Too soon. Too soon, Executus. Okay, fair enough.
Now!
Oh, shit. There we go.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results.
Hey, fuck you, guy. Oh, no.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Oh, no.
Where were you thinking?
Guys, you saw it right. It gives spirit fragments.
Now! I suppose fishing isn't all about results. Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
I'm not gonna sit here and fish for forever, but I wanna see if I can catch a bigger fish.
Now!
True.
A stunning performance. I'm impressed.
Wow. Extra large.
Come back soon.
Big Shadow's a hard fight. Oh, you can only fish 3 times. This game is bullshit. It's rigged. I can't fishing stream. Fuck off.
Well, hey there. Take care.
Alright. Poke around, grab some items, do our bond stuff. I'm thinking... Need to check on inheritable skills. I don't know who else I really want hit plus 10 or hit plus 15 on from Sigurd. I haven't really seen many accuracy issues from a lot of my units outside of trying to attack into terrain.
Welcome.
Greetings, Chef Princess. Do you even know how to cook? Do royalty know how to cook?
I know a few things about cooking. I do want the plating to shine. This should make for a light meal.
Delicious.
What was the idea behind this dish?
Beautiful. Get to see two armor knights chat it out.
Louis, what are you doing there?
Oh, hello, Divine One. I wasn't doing anything of note, really. Merely observing those two over there chatting with one another.
Okay. And you're doing that why?
That is the question, is it not? There are all sorts of philosophical implications to the simple act of asking why. To which I suppose I would respond, for edification.
So you watch people chat in order to learn things?
Precisely. There is deep meaning in these seemingly simple encounters. Through observation, many delightful and subtle details reveal themselves. When one treats them as one would treat a gallery piece, can there possibly be any harm?
I think maybe there can. What's right or wrong goes beyond rules and laws. There's courtesy and decency. If you knew they didn't like being watched, you'd stop, right?
But of course, Divine One. I would never elevate my appreciation above their own comfort.
Just so we're clear. Well then, I guess I'll leave you to it.
Very good, Divine One. I trust that I have eased any concerns you had.
Now let me go back to creeping on women talking to each other.
One snake sandwich, as requested. Here you go.
Thanks. I'm gonna try it right now. Huh? What a sandwich! The fluffy bread lulls you in, and then crunch! The roasted snake hits you! It's a flavor cascade from the first bite! 12 out of 10!
Yay! I'm so glad you like it!
What the... There's something slightly off about this.
Huh?
Are you sure this is a snake sandwich?
Sure, I'm sure. Look, you can see the roast snake right there, yeah?
No, it's close, but it's not snake. I think it's actually... eel?
I think you're right. I'm so sorry. I remember now. The snake sandwich stall was next to the eel stall.
Oh, so you went to the wrong one? Aw, Fram.
This is just the kind of screw-up I keep making as Steward of the Dragon, too. I'm real sorry.
Don't worry about it. Even if it's eel and not snake, my rating stands. Here, try for yourself.
Okay, here goes. What the heck? Has eel always been this good?
Eel is actually quite tasty.
It's like I'm tasting it for the first time. The true appeal of eel. Oh,
Oh, that reminds me. I heard about another new food stall opening up soon. If you don't mind, could I ask you to go buy me some more eel dishes?
I'm on it. And this time, I'll definitely get your order right.
I wouldn't say popular. A lot of people don't actually like eel, but it is good. If you ever go somewhere that has like sushi or like an authentic Japanese restaurant, eel is really good.
It's been a while since we had time for a cup of tea together, Princess Saline.
It's tea time, Small.
There's no need to stand on ceremony, Etier. We've been friends too long for that.
As you wish, Saline. How's your tea?
Most delicious, thank you. This is a lovely pot you've brewed for us. The pungent aroma and flavor tell me it's a single origin tea from the northern fields, yes?
You can tell where it's from with one sip? You really know your leaves.
Go on, Etier. Try some. The aroma is really quite unlike anything else.
Thank you. Don't mind if I do.
Well,
it tastes like tea to me. You could tell me it's from any region and I'd believe you.
I thought as much. You always were a bit blind to the subtleties of tea.
It's not that I can't taste it. It's that no one's on your level when it comes to this stuff.
Is something wrong, Etier?
What do you mean?
I noticed your hand trembling. There it is again.
Oh, I don't think so. You must have imagined it.
Really? Well, if you're sure.
Oh, really? That's it? Okay. Oh, I should have gone to the achievement board first. Would have saved us a couple loading screens. The police were waiting inside the arena. Why are you here?
Pardon me.
I don't know why she's here. Okay. Do our arena stuff, and then see who wants to buddy up with Sigurd.
I'll put on a show for you.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene. I really thought I had you.
Hey, I actually won.
I love the little tossing the knife and up and down animation. That's nice. Okay.
I'll be your opponent.
I'm Amber, a royal soldier of Brodia. I'm crushed, but you look really cool.
Somehow, I won.
I am crushed, but you looked really cool. What a line.
Let's have a good match.
This is my chance to shine. It's okay. I'll win the next one.
Somehow, I won.
Okay. Who wants hit plus 10? Who indeed? Who indeed? Anna really does. But we already bonded with Sigurd, right? Yeah, we already did. So Anna's good. She just needs the SP to inherit it. Jade probably would, to be honest. Diamant, I haven't... His personal skill keeps him pretty accurate. So maybe Etier? Oh, we already did with Etier. Okay. I guess Alchrist is probably the only other one then? Everyone else's accuracy seems pretty good. We'll bring her up to par with Leaf.
This should be a picturesque match.
I am Leaf of Leonster. I will be your partner.
Oh, I still have the Beast Killer on. Well, now.
I feel as if I have known you for ages.
Dear, this knight has met her match. I think the thing that makes you most like a fairy tale hero is your bright, shining armor.
I am no hero, though. That role was foisted upon me by others.
I will act as your opponent today.
Alright, we got the Beast Killer against Sigurd. I wonder if we can actually win. We dodge one?
Oh dear.
No. Okay.
This knight has met her match.
Sigurd is something else.
I'm so excited to fight alongside you, Sir Sigurd. You're like a knight right out of a fairy tale.
I am no storybook hero. Only a man who fights for the people. Something we both believe in.
Okay. Then to the ring chamber. Just in time, too. The Popo just showed up. I love that the lights are exactly red and blue. Alright. Dude, I inherited hit plus 10 on Louis, and I still have not equipped the skill. You can't do it from this menu, which is really obnoxious. See, none of these really appeal to me. Like... Micaiah's skills just don't seem that great, to be honest. And maybe, like, Staff Mastery 2 was probably good. I mean, yeah, we'll pick up Staff Mastery, I guess. We plan on keeping Micaiah with Yunaka for a while. Oh, Sigurd's pissed. Oh, they have a bond combo right now, I think.
This ring is filthy, don't you think? Well done. The ring shines like new.
good cleaning is in order. You put great care in your work.
I want to see it sparkle. It's nice to see your dedication to the rings.
This ring is filthy. Thanks for taking care of this for me.
Okay. Saline and Celicar at 10. Maybe have Citrine do it.
Please be thorough. That looks so much better. Thank you.
I need to take a look at Saline versus Citrine stats.
Make it nice and shiny. You take excellent care of the ring.
Okay. First, let's see. So, Saline's at, we're going to say 12 magic, 10 res, 14 speed. Is that right? 13 speed versus Citrine. Citrine's magic is a bit higher, but I think Saline's bulk is a little bit better. 25 HP, 8 defense. 24 HP, 4 defense. Yeah, she's a little bit bulkier to physical. What is her personal skill? You use a healing item. Adjacent allies also reclaim them out. They're like the same unit almost, except... And I guess Saline's a bit stronger. Her magic's a little lower, but she's a lot faster, I think. I didn't actually look at speed. Yeah. Base speed of 10 versus base speed of 13. Yeah, like 3 speed's a lot. Though I think I do like Citrine's design better. Being honest. What up, Sami? We need to forge, and then we can probably be done for the night, honestly, because it's 10:40. Let's see. Do I have enough mats for Liberation 5? I do. Yeah. Up the might on Chloe's lance, too. It's actually pretty cheap to upgrade, and that's plus 4 might. Excuse me. I seem to have sneezed.
I'll be here.
Let's see. So here's the problem. I can now use No? Oh, can I only use them when I'm transformed? That's much less exciting. If that's the case. Alright, let's not forget to equip these skills. We're not doing any promotions yet. These units are way too low level. Yeah, I don't like that skills don't auto-equip. Alright. Oh, we picked up some more supports, right? Let's crack those out and then we'll be done. Oh no.
Time to take a short break and get a drink of water.
The Divine Dragon looks so cool drinking water! Note for the fan club. The Divine Dragon loves to drink water.
Hey, Fram? Can I talk to you for a minute? It's kind of important.
You want to have an important conversation with me? Am I dreaming? Is this happening?
No, you're not. And yes, it is. Look, I'm sorry to say this, but could you take it easy with the cheers and whatnot?
Huh?
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but really, you're making it hard to focus. When each battle is more difficult than the last, I can't afford to be distracted during training.
You're right. I wanted to support you, but I'm just being annoying.
Shut down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't intend to...
No, it's not your fault. I'm only crying because I'm so worthless. I promise to stay out of your hair from now on. Your beautiful, flowing, perfect hair!
Aw, Fram.
Got him.
Huh?
Oh, hey, Divine One.
Good evening, Amber. Did you hear those weird sounds just now? Was that you?
Sure was. I was calling out to my old alpaca friends back in my hometown.
Say again.
My hometown is a quaint little alpaca hamlet. I grew up surrounded by them. Sometimes I get a little homesick and miss my fuzzy friends on the ranch. On my loneliest nights, I come out here, look up at the starry sky, and call to them.
Oh, so that's That's what that sound was.
Those were the cries of an alpaca. I'm calling out to them in their language.
Their language?
I know. It sounds crazy. There's no way they can hear me from so far away. But this is how I get the sads out. When I call to them, it feels like they're right by my side.
I don't think that's crazy. I'm sure your feelings are getting back to them somehow, Amber.
Aw, thanks, Divine One. You're so nice.
He has alpacas. What a legend.
Sorry about before, Yunaka. I think maybe you misunderstood me.
I misunderstood you, did I?
I mean, you did steal something. That part is true. But what you stole, well...
What did I steal?
You captured my interest.
Ooh.
Huh?
You have my ideal physique. I couldn't look away from how perfect you are. That's why I wanted to do a close inspection.
Aw, what a preventable misunderstanding.
You're right. I was rude. I'm really sorry.
Setting aside how bonkers this is for a second, what makes you think I'm any kind of ideal? Your physique is way more impressive than mine.
That's nice of you to say, but between the two of us, you might actually be stronger. Sure, I'm ripped, but that's just because I never stop working out. You, on the other hand, have the kind of muscle that can only come naturally. Your metabolism must have been set like that early. Probably when you were little. You only get that kind of muscle by constantly being exposed to extreme circumstances. I can't prove any of that, of course, but my gut says I'm on the right track. What exactly have you lived through?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's the kind of rude thing I'm going to try not to pull anymore.
Oh, are you sure?
Of course. Don't worry about it. I admire you, that's all. I wanted you to know it. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to be friends.
You know, that's actually super sweet. Yeah, why not? Let's be chums, chum.
How sweet. I was expecting a cheesy line of "stole my heart" or something like that. Not captured my interest. It was an incredibly tame way of saying it. We have infinity tonics finally. Now I will actually just be always broke.
I thank you.
I cannot buy multiple items at once. Pain.
I thank you. 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 I thank you.
What do we say?
I thank you.
I thank you.
I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
There's second seals available too. Wonder if we have any way of seeing. Well, let's grab a couple, or we can grab one.
Welcome.
And see what people's like second sealable classes are.
I thank you.
See if there's anything cool.
Do come again.
Alright, so let's go inventory, change class. So I don't know if I want to turn a Lear into an Armor Knight. Gonna be honest with you. We can be a flyer. That'd be pretty cool. So her second seal is based on her class, nothing? Holy shit, dude, there's so many classes. Oh wait, Griffin, Wyvern, Mage, Sage, Mage Knight, Martial Monk. High Priest. Thief. Okay, so it doesn't look like people have second seals as like a set class spec. They have the ability to just change classes based on their weapon proficiencies. So I can make her a sword armor, a sword cavalier, a sword flyer because she had sword proficiency from Celica. Or from the Celica ring. Interesting. That's a cool effect. Reforge? So I think it's going to be like General or Great Knight. Like I was looking at like, oh, what kind of speed boost does he get from promoting to different classes, but he does not get fast enough for it to matter. So Yunaka should have access to all like those staff classes. Well, the staff classes actually take like fist proficiency, so I guess not. Tiamat gets Soul as his personal skill. Or as his promoted class skill. Oh yeah. Oh no. Second seals work like they do in Fates. Or not Fates, Awakening. It resets you to level 1. Oh god, Chloe can be whatever the fuck she wants now. She has every fucking weapon rank. Huh. That skill for Griffin Knight's actually really interesting. Well, we'll dive into reclassing again at some point. I did my achievement board, right? I got some more. Five times iron, steel, and silver. I don't want to do it, but that's almost all my money now. So I guess I probably won't. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Not bad. Not a bad day. And I'm going to head out. I am oh so very tired. So I will see you guys maybe Monday next week. If not, Tuesday for sure. I'm going to post in Discord and the announcements channel, but I will not be here next Thursday. It's the rehearsal dinner for my brother's wedding. And then, obviously I won't be here over the weekend as well. Yeah, honestly, this was 3 hours. Although I did just dick around in Suboptimal for like 40 minutes. I said, like, at the very beginning, I was like, oh yeah, you can just snap through Suboptimal, no problem. It's super fast. You don't have to do tons and tons of stuff. He says as he travels to go pet Sami and feed him off stream. But like, yeah, it's super fast. Ooh. And then I just sat here and putzed around in here for like 40 minutes. Actually, hold on. We have to see what happens, because I think, yeah, we maxed out Sami's hearts. Do we get more stuff, Sami? Nope, that's still just 100 bond fragments. Okay. What a good dog. But yeah, that'll be next time. We'll be right back here. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy. I will see you hopefully Monday. If I'm being particularly scummy about life, probably Tuesday. But until then, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Enjoy your weekend. Hope you get some rest and take some time off. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay beautiful. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. It's a short list. I'll see you guys hopefully Tuesday. Until then, bye.